Okay, and I'm going to let Bruce Bishop come back up here because he's our member for the Rules Committee. I'm going to let him come back up and tell you a little bit about the rules. The RPT rules is 36 pages long, so if you want to read that, you can, but Bruce is going to kind of summarize it and tell you about the rules.
Good morning again. There's 3 committees that start meeting at 11 o'clock on Monday. So whereas the rest of you don't need to be there till Thursday, a lot of things are going on before y'all get down there. So platform, legislative priorities, and rules all start meeting at 11 on Monday. And we'll meet till late at night. A lot of times it's not unusual for us to be up past 11, even midnight. Especially probably Wednesday night, because we've got to get everything done before Thursday. And Thursday, when we meet, you'll be electing your permanent committee members. It's not in the rules, but it's tradition. Whoever your temporary committee members are should give you a report and tell you some of the big items that they've seen during the week and kind of give you an update. And then we'll elect our permanent committee member. Permanent committee member does not have to be the temporary committee member, but often it is. And it's usually desirable unless there's a reason to replace them. I know one year showed up on Thursday and our rules person hadn't shown up, had an illness in the family or something and didn't make it. We didn't realize we didn't have a representative. So someone nominated me and the caucus elected me to the permanent committee. Well, you've got people who've been working all day, wee hours a night for 3 days, and then you're stepping into it, and it's fast motion when you're on permanent committee. Because a lot of it's been debated, you're just looking if there's been any change to the committee that might can sway a close vote. So it really helped that I knew people to look toward them, because I didn't know all the background on a lot of the issues. So I definitely recommend the temporary committee person, if they've done us a good job, that they be the temporary committee. And I'm not just saying it for rules, but all our committee people. We go from the start of the rules to the very end of the rules. We go over everything. Any changes, anything you add will be in red line. Anything that we strike will have a line through it. So it's easy when you get the report of the Rules Committee to see what we're changing. And if you have any questions about any of them, I'll be glad to help. I know I've had a lot of calls. There's several rule changes from people in SE2 that they won't present it, and I'll be presenting those. As far as your own personal knowledge of rules, there's a handout. The last page shows some things over the rules. I'm not going to go over all these. What I've learned over the years is not everybody has a passion for the rules. In fact, I think it will put a lot of you to sleep. But there's some basic rules in there. Lance Lentz is a great caucus chairman. He's not a fast gavel. So they'll try and be patient for newcomers. If you have a question, just ask it. So there's 2 main motions, especially new people, that you'll need to know. Now, I don't want to limit you. You have the handout, you can learn more rules. But a point of order is just a question about, wait, the agenda says we're supposed to be doing this, but they've jumped down to this. So a point of order. Excuse me, Mr. Caucus Chairman, why aren't we talking about platform at this time? And instead, we're talking about credentials. So that's a point of order. You stand at point of order, the chairman will acknowledge it. Point of information is for you to ask a question. And the chairman will do their best to answer it or call on someone that can. A point of information is not for you to stand up and share information. So that's a pet peeve. A lot of people like to say point of information, and then they may start sharing information about a certain amendment or something. Not what it's for, and you'll be called out on that. So point of information, you can stand up and ask a question at any time with a point of information. Are there any questions about the rules? Anything you've seen that you have a question about? Okay, I think that's pretty much for the rules. Thank you.
Hey, Bruce, can they have your cell phone in case they have a question before then?
Of course. We'll give you my cell phone number, but send me a text or leave me a voicemail. I have my phone set up. I'm probably like a lot of you. I get 5 or 6 people text me or call me every day wanting to buy my house. So I have my phone set. If you're not in my phone, it goes straight to voicemail. I don't answer it. If you send me a text or leave me a voicemail, and I'll get back to you and then add you my phone. My number is 214-586-8255. 546-8917. Again, that's 214-546-8917. Bless you.
Thank you, Bruce, for coming today. I know you have to go to early voting, but and that's something else, guys. Please make sure your friends and everyone you know goes and votes. These are important elections, extremely important elections that we're voting for, school board, the runoffs. So it's, the people who are working the elections are falling asleep, and that's not good. They need people to come in here and vote. Thank you. And we'd like to welcome Delta County here and Rains County. They're not in our Senate district anymore, but thank y'all for being here. I'd like to announce that Matt Rinaldi, who is our state chair, he is running for re-election, and he, so far, is unopposed. He's amazing, so we need to keep him in. Senator Hall is also running. He's in Austin, of course, today. He does have a Democrat opponent in November. Alma Jackson, well, Kat Parks, who is our current vice chair, we just found out that she is not running for vice chair, but Alma Jackson, who was our vice chair 2 years ago, she's running for re-election. I think someone's going to come in to talk about her later.